Hi Prof. So this is the sixth video in my SRJ where I'll be discussing the process leading up to the building of the planter boxes. After having built the net to keep the fish out of a certain section of the pond, we had to our next step involved the floating planters to stir planting efforts within the community. So our hope was that these plants, which once grown, can be sold by the community members for profit, and we also hoped that a lot of income would galvanize the rest of the community as well to join in rejuvenating the surrounding space. Given the complexity of the net building, the floating planter design and construction worried me at the time. Furthermore, the members also in the group, many of us who were involved in the earlier net building were also unavailable, which left fewer and more inexperienced members to go down this time and implement the planter box designs. So, given my apprehension, I was frantically trying to find resources online on planter designs, because I also didn't wish for the members going down to face the same issues we had in struggling with the building the net. So luckily we found two designs on YouTube which were simple to build and feasible for different plant types as well. And the final design choice would hinge on the specific species of plant which we choose in the end. So being concerned about the others' well-being, I also worked with a translator to coordinate schedules and key locations to visit for the planter box building to facilitate a smooth workflow on the ground. And this included planning where materials could be sourced and also identifying spaces that would allow the safe assembly of the planters, and also ensuring that the group members involved could easily implement the construction steps as well. So what this phase of the project taught me was a different form of responsibility. So like unlike the earlier trips where my contribution was a bit more hands-on, this time around my role shifted towards the preparation, the risk mitigation, as well as the coordination part. So I realized that the project contributions did not always mean being physically present, but it may not always involve taking charge on site as well. So sometimes it can also involve anticipating challenges in the background in advance, as well as setting others up for success. So despite my initial apprehension, the building of the floating planters, it turned out to be a success because the structures remained intact and afloat, right? So they functioned as intended, consequently. And seeing this outcome was both a relief and a lesson because I realized that my anxiety stemmed from a desire to control the process, especially after experiencing how challenging the net construction was for the ones who went in the earlier trip. But this phase also showed me that trusting the team and allowing others to take ownership was just as important as careful planning. So this experience taught me that the importance of knowing when to step back. So our preparation and foresight are important. There are moments when letting go to let others grow and adapt. It surprised me, and watching the project continue without my direct involvement was also it helped me to recognize that teamwork is not built on constant oversight, but rather trust and confidence in each other's abilities as well.